If you are a software engineer and your focus is just upon improving your coding skills, then let me tell you it's not enough anymore. Coding is no longer a differentiating factor. With AI coming into this industry, writing code has become very easier. I'm not sure how many of you are actually using AI to write code, but AI today can write very good code. The latest models of Anthropic are really very good at writing code. And let me tell you straight up to on your face that AI can write better code than you. AI can write faster code than you. Then, coding is no longer a differentiating factor. There was a time when, suppose, if you were good at writing code, you were valued a lot. But today, that time is changing very fast. Anybody can write good code with very less skills. Writing good code is no longer a differentiating factor. This is what I want to tell you. Now you must be thinking that, Akshay, then we should stop learning to code, isn't it? But the answer is no. Coding is important, but coding has just become a very small part of whole software engineering now. It was a very big part earlier, but today it is a very small part of software engineering. Software engineering has evolved a lot in these recent times, and we as software engineers will also have to evolve with this evolving change. Otherwise, we won't be good enough. In this video, I want to share my thoughts around the same topic, that how software engineering is going to evolve in coming few years and how you as a software engineer can upskill yourself to stay relevant in the industry. Otherwise, let me tell you, if you are just focusing upon your coding skills, you are just trying to close your Jira tickets, it won't help you much. Trust me. Before I move ahead into this video, let me clarify one thing over here. That thing is that tech is not dying. Software engineering is not dying. There are people on the internet who keep on saying that software engineers will no longer be required, that job will not exist. But I am totally against it. I feel that tech is evolving at a much faster rate now. Tech is evolving, software engineering is evolving, and it is just growing at a very fast rate. And let me tell you, software engineers will be relevant and will be even more in demand in coming future. Now this might sound contradicting to you, but yes, this is what I believe. And I'll just, put my thoughts out and I tell you why it is so. See, tech is evolving, software engineering is evolving, and today the world needs more software engineers. And when I say software engineers, I mean good software engineers. Now, there are already a lot of software engineers out there in market, but good software engineers are very rare to find. I have seen big companies struggling to hire good engineers. I have seen that it's happening today. And there is a whole bunch of crowd of software engineers who are jobless in the market. Why? Because there is a very huge skill gap and you have to fill that skill gap. Because software engineering is not dying. Software engineers, good software engineers will be even more high in demand as we go ahead in future. Because tech is evolving, softwares are evolving, and we will no longer stop evolving tech. Tech is just going to evolve even at a faster rate. So how can software engineers not be relevant? If you are a software engineer and you want to evolve along with this fast evolving tech and software engineering, then I'll give you 3 advices that will definitely help you in your career ahead. The first advice is become a full stack AI engineer. Today, I don't care whether you are a front-end engineer or a back-end engineer or a DevOps engineer or whatever you are. You will have to be a full stack AI engineer. What does that mean? And why I am saying so? I'll explain you everything, don't worry. The first thing is, what I have observed is that, few years back, if you were a front-end engineer and you knew a little bit of React, you knew how components work, you knew how use effect works, then and a little bit of CSS, then you were very high in demand, right? There was a very high demand of such engineers. Or suppose if you are a backend engineer and you knew a little bit of database and you knew how to write API calls, you knew how to get data from the database and send it through APIs, get post calls, you can write that code, you were very high in demand. But today that is not true. Today If you talk about writing code with AI, AI can write very good React components. It doesn't mess up with your use effects. It will write code in a much more modular and a much more better way. So you don't have to be a front end engineer or a back end engineer now. You have to be kind of like an orchestrator who can move around everything. If you are a front end engineer, develop your back end engineering skills. If you are a back end engineer, develop your front end engineering skills. You should know everything end to end. You should know how software engineering lifecycle works from end to end, how a product is made. From the scratch where the requirement gathering starts, where you start planning your project till it is shipped onto the production, you should know the end to end pipeline of it. You should not say that, okay, I am a front end engineer, I don't care how this APIs works. You don't care, right? If you don't care, then industry won't care for you. So now let me address the elephant in the room, that is AI. So use AI into everything you do. Whether you are a front end engineer or a back end engineer, you have to use AI to code. Learn how you can code using AI, because AI can significantly improve your productivity if you are a software engineer or a developer. AI today can write very good code, be it front end, back end, or whatever code it is. AI can do wonders when it comes to code. So start using AI and improve your productivity. If you are using AI, then you can do the work of 2-3 days in 2-3 hours. Yes, this is what significant difference AI makes, and without bugs. Trust me. If you are using AI the right way, your productivity is going to increase like 10x times, not just 2x or 3x or 4x, 10x time, at least 10x time. And trust me, if you are not using AI into coding, then you will be left behind. I'm not creating a FOMO over here, and if you feel that I'm creating a FOMO, then this FOMO is really good. You will thank me after a couple of years. Start using AI today. Even today, I meet a lot of software engineers who don't use AI to code. And that's not a good thing. I advise that use AI for everything you do. Not just writing code, even in your daily here and there task. Use AI. You are a software engineer, you are into tech already, you understand AI, you can understand AI better than other people. Why not use it? Use it to your advantage, increase your productivity. Because if you will increase your productivity, you will be in a very high demand. And if somebody who is not using AI and being ignorant, let me tell you, you will not be relevant in the industry for a long time. You will eventually have to learn this skill. And let me tell you, it's not something that you can learn in 1 or 2 days. It will take enough amount of time for you to acquire this skill. Using AI to code is a new skill in itself, and people generally call this as vibe coding. I really hate this word vibe coding. It removes seriousness from the equation. But let me tell you, you'll have to be serious about this thing. Using AI to code is not, good to have thing. It's a must have thing today. You should use AI definitely 100% today. And I'm not sure how much can I stress more upon this. I'll keep on making videos around the same topic until I make you use AI. And let me tell you, you will thank me a couple of years later that you are following my advice today. Use AI. Let me now move on to my second advice. The second advice is take ownership. Now let me elaborate my thoughts around the same. Take ownership means that you don't have to confine yourself into your small boundaries. What I have seen today is, if somebody is a front end engineer, then they are just only responsible for front end and they don't care about how back end works. They don't care about what other people are doing. You don't have to be that engineer today. Today, you have to be an engineer who knows everything around, and you have to take ownership not just of the thing that you are doing, but also the ownership of the whole product. Today, producing code is not the right skill to seek for. You don't have to create code today. You have to create value. When I say value, always think about whatever you are developing, why are you developing that? Is it able to achieve that output or not? Are you creating value? Ask yourself, not just code. Anybody can create code today, but are you creating value out of it or not? If your code is creating value, you are valuable. If your code is not creating value, then it's just garbage, right? It is garbage, it's rubbish, because there is no point, because today you can generate like unlimited code, which is of no use. So if your code is generating value, you are valuable. If your code is not generating value, you are not valuable. So take ownership, take more responsibility, and become more than a front end or a back end engineer. Become a team player, a key player in your team. Take accountability and ownership of whatever you do. Your job is not just to close those 0 tickets that are assigned to you. You have to go beyond that. Go beyond your assigned work. Do that, right? And leverage AI to increase your productivity. Do that, and you will definitely stand out. You will become a very good software engineer. This skill will take time. So if you will start working on these skills today, you will be very much valuable after a couple of years. Listen to me, and I am being very serious when I say all of this. Now let me move on to my third point, that is, be good at system design. When I say system design, it is kind of like decision making. Become good at decision making. You as a software engineer will have to take a lot of decisions going forward. You are not just producing code now. You are deciding how your product should move ahead. You should be good at system design. You should know everything end to end, how a product is planned, how you start development, how you break a big thing down into big project down into small features, how you can use AI to develop that, how you can test it, about security, about performance, about how a system runs end to end, about everything. You should know everything today: front end, back end, DevOps, how you deploy things up, right? How you increase the performance, how you increase the security of your application. You should know everything, complete holistical view. You should know everything about it. Why? Because going forward, what I believe, there will be no separation or distinction between a front end or a back end engineer or a DevOps engineer or something. A single person will be able to do everything around, right? Everything. And when a single person will be able to do everything, because we are increasing our productivity. Earlier, just building front end used to take a lot of time. Just building back end used to take a lot of time. Now when this time gap is reducing, so a single person can now write front end as well as back end, as well as can deploy application, as well as can manage servers. Basically a single person can do a lot of things. So that's why this role will become kind of like generalized. There will be no distinction. So you should be very good at your system design and decision making skills, because decision making at the end of the day is currently at this point of time in the hands of engineers. AI can take decisions, AI can give you suggestions, but at the end of the day, when you're developing a product, it is upon you that what decision you take when you are choosing something, what decisions you take when you have certain alternatives, then which path do you want to go to. This decision is still in the hands of engineers at this point of time. So become really good at it. These were the main 3 things that I wanted to talk about. There are more things that I want to speak on this topic. Maybe I'll make more videos. If you have any suggestions, please give me. I'll create more videos around the same topic, because I feel that this awareness should be created, right? Because I am seeing software engineers are not keeping up to how fast this software engineering is evolving. So I want to spread this awareness out to every software engineer who is there in my network. So now let me just quickly revise the 3 things that I told you quickly in just 2-3 lines. The first thing is, you have to become a full stack AI engineer. Use AI into everything. The second thing is, take ownership, become valuable. Don't just measure your productivity in terms of code. Don't generate code, generate value. This is what I wanted to say. And the third thing is, learn about system design, learn about decision making. Try to become more than just a code writer, just a coder, more than just a coder or a programmer. You have to become more than that. You have to become a software engineer. You have to become a good software engineer who solves problem, and coding is just a very small part of it. And there are more things like communication, your public speaking skills, your how you manage a team. All these things are also very much relevant, which AI isn't cracking. But those are the things that I will talk about in some other videos. Maybe if you want, I can make more videos around those topics. There are many more things, but these are the 3 main crucial things that I want you to start working on from today itself. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Please hit that like button to support me, and please hit that subscribe button if you want to see more such videos in your feed. Namaste.